What is going on, guys, and welcome to the Daily Dose. So, this Daily Dose is going to cover a bunch of DC Extended Universe news because there was a lot of stuff that came out over the weekend, and if you haven't already seen it, I did already cover something for the whole Shazam being split into two movies thing. You can check out that video right here, you know, wherever that little icon thingy's at. You can go ahead and check out that video, but instead of making a bunch of videos for every other DC Extended Universe rumor and things that came out this weekend, I just wanted to cover it all in a Daily Dose. And the first thing I want to talk about is Suicide Squad news, where David Ayers has came out and said that if he could go back in time, he would do Suicide Squad differently. I think a lot of us would love for that to happen, you know, if it was a freaking episode of Doctor Who where the damn doctor came and showed up with his TARDIS and was like, yo, David Ayers, you want to go ahead and fix freaking Suicide Squad, bro? And he was like, yeah, let's do that. Alright, if that did happen and that was an episode of Doctor Who, I'd be all for it because I really love Doctor Who and it's my favorite show ever. But let's go ahead and talk about what David Ayers said he would do when he was talking to somebody about Suicide Squad. In an article from IGN, David Ayers said this: "Wish I had a time machine. I'd make the Joker the main villain and engineer a more grounded story." He said he was happy with the opportunity to make films, and he said he plans to do right by DC fans next time. Next time, bro. "I love making movies and I love DC. I'm lucky to have the job I have. I have to give the characters the stories and plots they deserve next time." If you guys don't know what he means by next time, David Ayers has been confirmed to be the director for the Harley Quinn spin-off movie Gotham City Sirens. So you will be seeing his whole style again, and apparently he's going to do right by the characters this time. So we're gonna see that. But let's just go ahead and talk about what freaking he said about making the Joker the main villain, having a more grounded story. That is what we wanted from the start, baby! Seriously, is that not what I think a lot of us fans wanted originally? We wanted the Joker to be the main villain. We thought that Suicide Squad was gonna be formed to take out the Joker, that Amanda Waller was like, look, this motherfucker is crazy, and I need a group of crazier motherfuckers to take out this crazy motherfucker. And I thought that was what the story was gonna be about. And then it started coming out that there's like this crazy shit, and Enchantress was making all this stuff, and that freaking Joker was gonna be like a side villain that they were gonna have to fight too, and he was just gonna kind of get in the way because he loves Harley and he's gonna try to get her back. We didn't even get that shit! No! He was just this jabroni character, and they just wasted him in that whole damn film. Why do I keep looking like I'm playing the piano over here? Anyways, I just wanted to go ahead and talk about that because you guys know I was very disappointed with Suicide Squad. And, you know, I feel like I get even more disappointed as I just talk about that movie sometimes. Some people were like, that movie's a 2. I'm like, whoa, bitch. It ain't a 2, but it ain't no 10. It's like maybe a 6. You know, it ain't no 2 though. But anyways, I don't know, like, I loved some of the characters in it, storyline, and I'm just saying the editing in that movie was terrible. But we're seeing it and hearing it from the director. If he had a time machine, he would go back and make the Joker the villain and have a better grounded story, and hopefully not fire the editors. Do not let them touch this next freaking movie. And don't even let them edit trailers, because WB will be like, yeah, let's do that. No, fuck them. Just do your own thing, David Ayers. Make it like the freaking Fury movie. That movie was badass. That is one of maybe many rants that might happen in this video. Let's go on to the next topic, and that is Shazam. Yes, I already covered a whole video about the whole Rock getting his own solo movie, but it turns out that Shazam, the actual movie that is not Black Adam, the actual movie Shazam that still does not have a Shazam in it, might already have its writer before it has anything else going on for that movie, because it just got Black Adam taken out of it. Apparently, he's not going to be in that movie, but Shazam looks to have a writer, and it is somebody by the name of Henry Gayden, and they wrote some movie called Earth to Echo, and if you don't know what that is, it's this movie right here.
Echo.
What?
That's what we should call it. This is amazing.
Is it amazing? Because I think it's scary as balls.
You understood us.
20 questions with an alien.
Are you from space?
Yeah, whatever that is. I don't know. That's not something I watch. Is it something you guys watch? It's just a freaking little robot, whatever, and it got like mediocre scores on a lot of review websites, so I don't know. The confirmation is right here in these tweets where somebody asked Mr. Henry if he's writing the next Shazam movie, and he freaking confirms it, and he says, love in what's to come. Well, I hope we love it too, because you know what, right now my freaking love for DCEU films is kind of like whatever, because oh man, just wait until I get to these other stories right now, because oh! Anyways, it looks like Shazam has a writer, and I'm hoping, I don't know, if you go and look at, you know, Henry's freaking IMDb page, he doesn't really have anything listed on there, and it's confusing the hell out of me when it's coming to these movies with Warner Brothers, because, I mean, I don't even know if Warner Brothers, The Rock's production company is supposed to be doing the Shazam movies, but they're getting this guy that does this movie, Earth to Echo. Before that, he did like a 6-episode series of some zombie thing, and now he's writing Shazam. Like, where's your track record? There's not much. And then, like, we just talked about David Ayers' next movie for DC and WB, which is Gotham City Sirens. That is being written by apparently some badass writer that has no work. There's no paper trail for this new chick writer that is coming out of nowhere, but she has all these badass, like, upcoming movies. She hasn't made a damn thing, so I'm just, like, getting really worried that these random ass writers are writing these movies for WB, and it's just like, what are you, Alright, let's go ahead and move on to the main part of the video that I want to talk about, because there have been rumors and reports coming out that people have apparently seen freaking Justice League, or they've seen Wonder Woman, but they're hearing things about Justice League, and apparently Wonder Woman is a discombobulated mess. That is a direct quote from this freaking article right here that I'm about to talk about. But apparently somebody's friend of a friend has seen Wonder Woman, and it is a discombobulated mess, and it is much like BVS, and there's plot holes, and there's just, it's not fun, or whatever this is, right? So somebody's friend of a friend has seen this movie, and they're just like, it's more of the same, and my heart's broken because I wanted it to be great, blah, 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 blah. Let's read this article before, like, you know, the rage comes out, alright? So let's go ahead and talk about this. So I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. We have somebody within our community who has gotten inside information that broke my effing heart this week, because I have a tremendous belief that Wonder Woman is gonna be awesome, and I heard it stinks from the same person that told me they heard that BVS stinks. ... The person I spoke to, ... Their response was, I'm very disappointed in what I saw, and it seems like all the problems are the same problems. It's discombobulated, it doesn't have the narrative flow, it's just very disjointed. So there's freaking that article right there saying that somebody's friend of inside information inside the community knows that this movie is bad. And if you read the article later on, it also says that there are, you know, reports that Justice League looks like a mess and it's terrible or whatever. Now, I will give this article credit. It does say that these are unconfirmed and that they are rumors, but let's go ahead and talk about this, because I've made a rant video about this before, specifically about Wonder Woman, because it was like a year ago, before the movie was even coming out, that people were already saying that Wonder Woman was going to be terrible and it's a mess, and they're hearing rumors and stuff like that, and people are like, oh, it's already gonna be a shit. They fucking have a year to fix anything that's wrong with it. You wanna know something? You wanna know something that right now, you know, Star Wars, freaking Rogue One, that movie that just crossed $1 billion worldwide? You know what? There were reports that that movie was a mess too, and you know what they did? They did reshoots, and they fixed that shit, motherfucker. And that movie was amazing, and I saw it with my eye holes already, man. Like, freaking, oh man, Rogue One. I can't believe I haven't seen that actually a second time. The first freaking time was amazing, and I think I just want to live off that high the whole time, because it was badass. But anyways, you can't believe these reports from somebody who says this and that and this and that, because it's unconfirmed, just like this article says. But people run with this shit. And I'm gonna tell you why you don't believe this kind of shit right here. Because one, I'm gonna link to the video too that I talked about all this stuff with the original Wonder Woman problem. People were saying like, oh, it's a mess or whatever. Like a year out from the movie being even finished. You know how many times they cut movies? They cut movies a lot of times, guys. I'll link to that video, but I'm gonna tell you right here. Here is more information why you don't believe that kind of shit. And it's this. Look at this Twitter right now, because there's some Sundance shit going on right now. Check out this. Got this from Twitter. Mr. Humberto Gonzalez has said this in his tweet about freaking Wonder Woman and Justice League. Quote, also, of all places, ran into two different sources here at Sundance. One saw Wonder Woman first cut, the other JL. They tell me good things about each. Look at that! Somebody just ran into some more sources that say that there are good things about these freaking movies. Oh, which one do we believe? Well, I'm gonna tell you something, kids. I'm gonna say don't believe a fucking either one of them, because look at the sources, and one, always judge with your own mind. Always judge shit for yourself. Don't ever freaking do things by what people say. Why am I doing this? Always judge shit about yourself. But look, from these articles, let me just show you the websites they're from. The article that the Wonder Woman whole discombobulated thing comes from is from a website called MovieWeb, which I had never heard of before today. What the hell is MovieWeb? I've never seen this before. Now, I checked some of the sources I usually trust, didn't see anything on there. Maybe because they're like, dude, there's still 6 months before this movie comes out. We're not gonna print anything like that because it might be a bunch of fake news or alternative facts. But just to show you that I'm not a DC fanboy and I'm not biased and I'm all like, oh, look at Mr. Gonzalez. He said that he's hearing good things about the freaking web. Let me show you where Mr. Gonzalez is from. Mr. Gonzalez works for the freaking Wrap. He is a film reporter for the Wrap. And you know what? You want to know if you freaking heard of that name before, the Wrap? They are the ones that had the exclusive like confirmation of Mary Jane being Zendaya or whatever, Zendaya. Freaking, they were the ones that broke that story and said it was exclusive, and they're like, oh my god, we know this. And she has came out and said that she is not, again, she is not freaking Mary Jane. So yeah, that's how much you can freaking take their word for this kind of shit being real. Don't believe this shit, guys. Don't believe it. Go watch the movie for yourself. When Wonder Woman comes out June 2nd or whatever the date is, go watch it for yourself. And if you think it blows big donkey dick, let people know. Hey, I thought it blew big donkey dick, but you should tell them, you know what? But you should still go watch it for yourself. And if you think Wonder Woman is the best movie ever, then tell people you think it's the best movie ever, but then be like, you know what? But that's just my opinion. You should go watch it for yourself. Do the same shit when Justice League comes out and be like, yeah, I liked it or I hated it, but you should totally go watch it for yourself. That is all I got. I don't know why I got in a freaking ranty mood today and wanted to do a video, but I saw all this news coming in and I'm all like, who the hell is this person writing Shazam? Why the hell is David Ayers now saying that he would change everything if he had a time machine? And there's these positive reports about Justice League and Wonder Woman, and then there's these negative reports. And it's all like, oh my gosh, like, can we just see the damn movies and everybody stop trying to kill these movies before they're there, or stop trying to hype these movies up? Like, be your own judge, guys. And do that in life with everything. Not just movies, video games, everything in life. People, like your friends, your family, to judge people for yourself. Don't take your other words, people's words on it, because some people might hate certain people and they're like, that motherfucker just sucks, I hate him so much. And then you're gonna think they suck, but they could be the sweetest person in the whole world. Woosah, woosah. Okay, guys, that's it. I don't know why, I just had all this energy and I needed to expel it out into the world in a rantiness form. Anyways, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with all your newsy type buddy people thingamabop. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for all things nerdy and geeky on this channel. As always, guys, I'm your host, JUICEbox. Remember, when you wake up in the morning, ask yourself something. Vitamin Daily Dose of Juice. See you guys next time. Bye!